And then he burned a piece of paper? Yeah, he burned a piece of paper. How dare he? Don't you worry, Mr. Masters. Spike won't get away with this. Plus, he was speaking about children's rights. Do what? Children's rights? Ha! There's no such thing. I know. And plus, the video that he put out was getting a lot of views. I'm more mad about that. Kevin Spike Deaton is effectively getting his message out there. That might ruin our case. Now, wait a second. If I had to choose between being attacked, going to jail, being made homeless, being separated from every person that I knew from in my family, or getting my picture burned, I'd much rather get my picture burned. And Mr. Masters, there's no way you'd like it if you're kicked out of your house and you're forced to stay away from everybody in your family. I would definitely rather get my picture burned. In fact, I mean, if somebody burned my picture, so what? Who cares? That's nothing. If I had to choose between the two, I'd give the other person a pile of my pictures and a lighter to light them with. Shut up, Truth. I'm getting sick and tired of Mr. Truth Man over here trying to butt into my business. Plus, isn't there an amendment or some law that protects unpopular speech? I could have sworn I read something about that. Whatever. That doesn't matter. What does matter is that Kevin Spike Deaton obviously didn't learn that he's not supposed to fuck with us. We've got to turn the heat up some more. We've got to smash this young man. But what can we do? Hold on. I got it. We could throw more charges on him. Didn't you say that he met up with his mother and brother one day? Yeah, but there's no way to prove it. Oh, that's okay. I don't care about evidence or proving anything as prosecutor. All I really need is hearsay. So first, let's write up a warrant for his arrest for violating the domestic violence order, the DVO. And then we'll get him for harassment. Now, Johnny, calm down. Don't you think you're going a little too far with this? More charges? No way. We've got to smash this young man. Well, if you really want to smash him, then you don't want to just say harassment. That sounds too weak. You need to use a more forceful word. That's a good point. I got it. Terrorist. Kevin Spike Deaton is a terrorist. A terrorist? You mean like Osama bin Laden or Timothy McVeigh? Yes. Kevin Spike Deaton burning a piece of paper is just like what Osama and Timothy McVeigh did. Even though no specific threats were said? So what, Mr. Truth? You know you're really starting to get in my craw. Sure, he didn't specifically say any threats, but the video had a scary feel to it. And if we can charge him with a bunch of things, eventually something will stick. The judge will have to believe something. Plus, he said he wasn't going to take our shit anymore. He wasn't going to take our shit anymore. And that's bullshit. He will take our shit. I will put my shit in a bag, and I will give it to him. And he'll take it, and he'll like it, and he'll eat it. And then he'll rub it all over his face. Well, what about freedom of speech? Aren't we supposed to protect speech, even if the message is unpopular? Freedom of speech? If we allow this man to keep talking, we might all get in trouble for conspiring against him for many, many years. And remember the first time we tried to get him 4 years back? Yeah, I dropped the charges. Well, don't do this that time. Don't do this that time. Don't drop the charges this time, all right? Because we got to nail his ass. We got to get him from the back. Really stick our dicks in his ass. We need for him to shut up. And the best way to do that, charge him with terrorism. Tomorrow, Spike's got an EPO hearing issued against me in Grant County. Oh, wow. Then we don't have much time to get him in jail. If we can get him in jail before then, it would really ruin his case. I mean, Spike can't convict you if he doesn't show up. So then we'll need to issue a high amount on the bail bond. Right. He's homeless, so we'll make it $2,500. That ought to keep him behind bars. And when he's in jail, there's no way he can get a lawyer or speak out or gather and organize his thoughts. If you're so against terrorism, by putting such a large bond on him, wouldn't that be considered economic terrorism? Oh, Truth, Mr. Truth, you've got to quit worrying so much. Just do what we say and everything will be all right. Our life's mission is nearly complete. Finally, we will rid the world of that evil criminal terrorist, Kevin Spike Wright. Give me a high five. Woo! Yeah. Who wants to go golfing and get some drinks? Later at the sheriff's office. Spike gets arrested. Yeah, I came down here to pick up my stuff, and I was told that I would be escorted down to the house so I could get my things, and that's what I want to do today. Well, you know, I'm just following orders, but there's been a warrant issued out for your arrest. Really? I mean, all this crap feels like harassment. No. That's actually what you've been charged with. You're the harasser. Now, look, I'm just doing my job. Doing my job means I throw people in jail, make them sleep on the concrete, and paint you up as a criminal. That's not harassment. That's just doing my job. Won't they just charge me $100 a day like they did last time for staying in the Carroll County Detention Center? Yes. Even though I'm an innocent man? Yes. That really doesn't sound like a person is innocent until proven guilty. It kind of sounds like I'm guilty until I'm proven innocent. Like I said, I'm just doing my job. Can I make a phone call? Sure. Hey, Mom, I'm being arrested again. Can you call Johnny, the county prosecutor, and see what's going on? Yes. Ring, ring. Hello? Now, Johnny, did you issue an arrest warrant for my son, Spike? Yes, I did. Now, this is ridiculous. Now, look, I understand why you're upset. It's your son. But you've got to understand, Spike filmed me once at a football game, and he filmed me once at a fiscal court meeting. I got several phone calls the other day that he is filming himself in front of the courthouse the other day. Why is he filming himself in front of the courthouse? You need to understand, this isn't America. Here the citizens do not have rights. This is Gallatin County. The Constitution does not apply here. In this county, you and your son need to understand that I am the law. I'm the judge, jury, and executioner around these parts. It's my way or the highway. And if you don't like it, then call your senator and get the laws changed or something. I don't know what to tell you. Well, somebody's got to speak up. Mr. Masters has been an asshole for all of our entire lives for quite some time now. And when's it going to stop? When is somebody going to tell Mr. Masters that his behavior isn't right? Look, you're Spike's mother. Of course you're going to defend him. That's what mothers do. But in the real world, mothers don't have rights. And neither do women. And you're both. You have no say-so with what goes on in your house, nor your business. And in Gallatin County, you have no rights whatsoever. And the last scene, a Christian wishes harm on somebody else. I hope you go to hell and the devil will take you with him. Now, didn't Jesus believe in turning the other cheek? Didn't he teach us to love our enemies? Jesus Christ was a pacifist. He hung out with the poor and the distressed, the tax collectors and the lepers and the prostitutes. Jesus Christ was a good man. He wouldn't wish harm on anybody. Well, I'm not Jesus. I'm a Christian, and I wish you harm. No plants or animals were harmed in the production of this film.